My name is Mary. I am also known as the Machine Embroidery Queen. I do machine embroidery for a hobby and have been doing it for about 9 years now. I do enjoy it. I do a lot of in the hoop stuff, and that's the big focus of what I mainly discuss and teach, is doing machine embroidery in the hoop. One of the things that, if you are considering going into machine embroidery, is purchasing a machine. And if you are just getting into it, you may heavily consider purchasing a used embroidery machine. And this video is going to go over 7 places that you may purchase a used embroidery machine. The next video will go into what to look for, but this one is just where you might find one. The first place that I do want to say is a garage sale. Now, you're not really highly likely to find an embroidery machine at a garage sale. A lot of the garage sales won't have something that heavy a ticket item, but they may have embroidery thread, materials, stabilizers, things of that nature. And you may ask them, do you have an embroidery machine for sale? Because if they're selling the items, they may have that embroidery machine. So the first one is a garage sale. And again, that's kind of a random thing. They may post embroidery machine. But that is one place to search, is a garage sale. And also an estate sale, which is similar to a garage sale, only estate sales, a lot of those are held through the week. And those will have larger items that a garage sale don't. You can go to estatesales.net, put in your zip code, and you'll see the estate sales in your area that you may want to look and see. They'll usually have pages of photos on items that will be at the estate sale. And if there's an embroidery machine, chances are it will be in one of those photos. And that's a good place, because a lot of times, usually estate sales are when someone dies and the family has no idea what it's truly worth or how to use it or anything. And a lot of times they're pleased if somebody's going to get it who they feel is going to use it, and not just somebody who's going to resell it and make money on it. So an estate sale is a good place to look, and you may be surprised at what you find if you go there. There may be other items that you're looking for that you'll find. Another place that you might want to consider is going to Facebook groups. There are specific Facebook groups that do buy and sell of embroidery machines. And if you go to Machine Embroidery Enthusiasts, there is a buy and sell section. And a lot of the embroidery machine brands have websites that will have buy and sell. So that will be a good place. And if you are wanting to get information on a specific machine, a lot of times if you post it in one of those, they'll give you an idea of what you should pay, what the normal rate would be, what to look out for, things of that nature. So that's a good spot to look. What to look out for, things of that nature. So that's a good spot to look. also Craigslist.com. And I thought Craigslist.com didn't have that much stuff anymore, but surprisingly they do. And you may be able to find a nice embroidery machine listed there also. A lot of times people will buy them and think they want to learn to do stuff. They get busy with other things and that machine just sits. And so they just put it on there and want some quick cash with it and have somebody who they think will use it because they didn't, or somebody that their mother gave it to them and they want to learn but they found it too complicated, or they couldn't put time into it, so they just want somebody who will use it because their mother would be happy if somebody used it. Another place are sew and vac stores, and these usually will have somebody who repairs sewing machines and vacuum cleaners, hence the name sew and vac. This is a good place to look because a lot of times they will repair them and somebody either doesn't pick them up, or they got it, they fixed it to resell. You just want to go over it well, and again, we'll do that in the next video. But that is somewhere you might want to check if you have sew and vac stores near you. And of course, the next one I have are dealers, and dealers may be near you. I know we have a Janome dealer in Leesburg, or in Ocala. I'm not sure if there's one in Leesburg or not, but they will normally have used embroidery machines because someone comes in and trades it in for a newer model, and they are a good place. They also may give you lessons on it, and usually they'll go through it so it's refurbished or rebuilt, and that might be a place that you want to check also. And of course, the biggest place would be Facebook Marketplace. There's usually always embroidery machines for sale on them. You do want to make sure that you're going to a local place. I would not advise having a machine shipped to you. The cost is very high, and it has to be packaged extremely so that it will not move, because there are a lot of parts on it, there's a lot of electronics, and you don't want those not packaged correctly, and then when you get it. So I do advise looking in your local area and checking to see if there are embroidery machines that you've looked at and decided that they were what you wanted, and then of course check to make sure that it is a price that is within reason. Some people will buy a new machine, it will sit 6 months, they don't use it, and they think that if they take $100 off, it's a good buy. But at that point, you're not getting any warranty or anything, so just saving $100, I don't think is worth. But, and again, in the next tutorial or next YouTube, we'll go over what to look out for when buying a used machine. I also want to let you know that if you are thinking about going into embroidery as a hobby, or if you are doing machine embroidery but you aren't familiar with some of the things, I do have a free ebook that goes into detail about the stabilizers, threads, the types of files for embroidery machines, and it will list different things that are important to know if you are just starting out or if you have questions on things. And that's totally free. Again, the link is below. And also, if there are items that you would like to purchase that have been done in the hoop, you can go to marystitchandmagic.com. You'll see items that I have made in the hoop, and of course they are for sale, and I welcome you to do that also. Thank you for watching, and do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the videos coming up. And again, enjoy the rest of your day. May your bobbin always be full. Thank you.